Today we're going to talk about the dreaded eviction process. Now, if you're doing a good job of screening and you have a solid lease with sufficient deposits, the odds of having to evict a tenant is very low. But sooner or later, you might be confronted with this issue. And if you handle everything correctly, it shouldn't be a big deal, and in most cases, you can have a tenant out within 3 to 4 weeks. First, you want to determine whether grounds to evict exist. And the most common grounds for an eviction are typically for non-payment of rent. Other grounds for evictions relate to violations of the lease agreement, such as unauthorized occupants or pets, HOA violations, or violations of local, state, or federal laws by the tenant. Next, you need to deliver a notice of eviction to the tenant, either a 3-day notice to pay or vacate, or a 7-day notice of non-compliance. A 15-day notice in Florida is only required for month-to-month tenancies. If the tenant has not paid rent during the notice period or has not remedied the lease violation underlying the eviction, you can proceed with filing an eviction complaint. Now, you'll file your eviction packet with the county clerk's office. In most counties, the filing fee is around $200. After filing your eviction complaint, you'll be provided with a service of summons that must be provided to the tenant with a copy of the eviction packet. Tenants have 5 days to answer an eviction summons. If the tenant answers and pays the rent, the landlord must contact the court to schedule a hearing. If the tenant fails to answer, file a motion with the clerk seeking a default judgment. And the last step is to go to court on your hearing date. The court will order the sheriff to evict the tenant within 24 hours. Evictions are an extremely entailed process and needs to be handled properly to assure a positive outcome. An experienced property manager can save you a lot of grief, aggravation, and expense. At InvestPro Properties, we work with one of the top eviction attorneys in Florida to make an eviction a smooth, painless experience. If you'd like to speak with one of our property specialists about this topic in detail, feel free to give us a call anytime here at InvestPro Properties, the rental property experts.